November 15th of 2011, I had been at the Hamilton Club for a travelogue. And at the end of the evening, I said goodbye to my friends and headed for home. And that's the last thing I remember that evening.
I was playing racquetball at Lancaster County Racket and Fitness, and I went to the service line and dropped. It was my turn to serve.
And two young men found me unconscious and called 911. The first person on the scene was a city detective, and he started CPR.
The next thing I know, I wake up in the hospital. Had no idea what had happened or where I'd been at that point. Sudden cardiac arrest is when your heart starts to beat at a very rapid rate, and a rate that's so high that it doesn't function. Your heart doesn't function properly and no blood moves through it.
When my father started the program, it was really his drive to get AEDs or defibrillators in all the police cars to try to save, more people. He would get consults all over our county because he was the only one in the county that was doing it. Of all his patients that he'd had that had sudden death, the only ones that survived were the ones that were lucky enough to get shocked early. He started working with Dr. Worley and Dr. Gensler. That's where the beginnings of the AED program came.
An AED is a device that applies electrical shock. It's totally automatic. Anybody can operate it. You just have to look at the pictures and listen to the instructions. It'll even give you a rhythm to administer CPR. So if you can get to an AED, even if you're not trained in CPR, there's a possibility you can still save a life.
Time is of essence in getting help. Every minute that's lost in getting a defibrillator, you lose 10% of the survival rate. And that's why it's very important for AEDs to be available to the public.
I would like to personally thank anyone who has contributed to the defibrillator program. I think that this is an extremely valuable program and has saved many, many lives over the years. I can't think of anything more valuable than trying to save folks with this program. Now, thank you again for your contributions.
An AED in a policeman's car is of great importance. It's probably the best device that he can have in his vehicle. You never know. He may be using that on you at some point.
I'd like to thank everybody. It's a real direct benefit to the community.